When we begin the research process, our first priority in the early stages should be ensuring the solidity and unity of our approach. While we have many tools and materials to help us build and maintain this foundation, we also know that research is dynamic. The core problem and questions will inevitably evolve and mature. However, two things must always be kept in mind. When we talk about the inherent dynamism of research, we are talking about how questions and hypotheses shift during literature reviews, data collection, or data analysis. The real challenge that emerges in this fluid environment is maintaining overall coherence. Failing to preserve this alignment is a major reason why many articles are rejected by journal reviewers. To ensure this alignment, we can use AI to check our manuscripts using the following prompts. The first critical dimension evaluates the structural bridge between abstract concepts and empirical execution by checking theoretical grounding and operational clarity. It is not enough for a research question to exist in isolation. It must be deeply rooted within an established theoretical framework that provides a logical basis for the hypotheses. When this alignment is secure, the variables under investigation directly reflect the theoretical constructs they are meant to represent. Furthermore, every construct and variable must be operationally defined in strict accordance with that framework, ensuring that the entire study is built on a conceptually sound foundation that can be accurately measured and tested. The second dimension addresses the precision, scope, and logical boundaries of the study to prevent conceptual drift during the fluid research process. A common pitfall in academic writing is a mismatch between the broadness of a theory and the narrowness of the actual investigation. By ensuring that the scope of the theoretical framework perfectly mirrors the scope of the research question, the hypotheses remain strictly testable within those defined limits. This strict boundary control is paired with absolute clarity and specificity in how both the questions and hypotheses are stated, removing any ambiguity for journal reviewers and ensuring that the logical progression of the argument remains airtight from start to finish. Beyond alignment and scope, the final dimension where AI prompts can significantly fortify a manuscript is the seamless thread connecting the methodology to the eventual data analysis. Journal reviewers frequently reject papers not because the data is flawed, but because the chosen analytical tools do not directly answer the original research questions. By deploying targeted AI prompts, researchers can cross-examine their methodological choices against their hypotheses, ensuring that the empirical testing procedures are perfectly calibrated to measure the precise variables defined in the earlier stages. This automated auditing process acts as a quality control mechanism, verifying that the logical flow remains unbroken as the study transitions from abstract theory to concrete statistical results. Ultimately, leveraging artificial intelligence in this manner transforms the revision process from a superficial grammar check into a deep structural diagnostic tool. Instead of waiting for peer reviewers to point out fatal flaws in conceptual alignment or methodological drift, authors can proactively identify and bridge these gaps. This proactive integration of AI does not replace the human intellect behind the research. Rather, it serves as an objective, rigorous sounding board that mirrors the critical eye of a journal editor, drastically reducing the likelihood of desk rejection and accelerating the path to publication. Managing the dynamic nature of research requires a continuous effort to maintain structural and conceptual alignment. By defining strict logical boundaries, ensuring robust theoretical grounding, and utilizing AI as a strategic diagnostic tool to audit the connection between hypotheses and methodology, researchers can effectively eliminate ambiguity. This rigorous alignment not only protects the study from conceptual drift during its evolution, but also ensures an airtight argument that meets the high standards of journal reviewers, significantly increasing the chances of academic success.